you're writing about. And again, it can be a synopsis of multiple articles. Okay, so you do all of this, you hit create alert. If you decided you wanted to go video only, I only want to see videos, so here's videos about temp agencies. And I'll kneel down. If you wanted it to be news or blogs or discussions, you can pull from sources that work really well for you. And again, what you need to do over time is refine it. You may need to say temp agency Tucson in order to get the information that you want to get. And you may want to go back to everything. So when it's not providing the information you want, refine it.
Yay!
Look at that, Tim's right on top. First one, the temp agency, way to go. So you've been applying a lot of things from the class, and you're getting your game on. I can see you're showing up in a lot more places recently as I stumble onto you. So awesome. So again, you want to provide that. I also use these and I search myself so that I know if anybody's saying anything about me. So occasionally somebody will write about you in a magazine, but they don't alert you that they've put an article out about you. You want to know what people are saying about you online. This is another great way to do that. Okay.
Can we try another example?
Yeah.
Sandy was just saying that one of the causes for Seroptimus is human sex trafficking.
Okay. I'm almost
So if you
afraid
wanted
of
to-
what I might.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, if you wanted to write an article write content
not the
about that
best
issue, just so you get very
Okay.
current information.
Sex trafficking. Okay.
I hope you don't get any porn.
Yeah, I was typing slowly so that, so again, a great search, and because you said sex trafficking, you're going to get what you're looking for, not the pornography. But again, you're getting information that news agencies globally as well as others, you can refine that down to Arizona, United States, or whatever you may want to refine the search. To find out that information that you're looking for. And again, drops into your email. If you don't like it, you can delete it, adjust it, tweak it, make it work for you to provide the information you're looking for. Okay.
That's really helpful if you're doing research on something.
Yeah,
Definitely.
this goes to your
I-
email.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get an
Yeah.
alert.
Yep, and that is google.com/alerts.
You should always have an alert of your business.
Yes,
So
you
that
should
you know
always
what people are
monitor.
saying about your business,
Yep.
or any of your clients' businesses.
Somebody may be saying
Your
something
clients'
really great.
businesses.
Well, yeah, I'm looking over at Kim, because she has clients that you would want to keep track of that. Yeah,
Exactly.
but not necessarily in your business. That it would be more
Well, my
for-
husband writes books about dogs. Or
Oh.
so study dachshunds or poodles
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
Might be interesting.
Absolutely.
So another way that you can do this is through an RSS feed or a blog resource feed. So I use both. So this is my list of things that I have searches going. There's a couple articles from Chris Brogan and other social media resources. Again, this is a broad, more specifically blog article search that I have coming in. So I'll show you a way to use this, and one of the tools that I'm going to talk about. Let's say that I really like this article, but over time you only have a segment of time, maybe on the weekend, to gather information. And you're like, okay, I need to write 2 blog articles this week, but I need resources in order to write those articles, or information to write those articles. You can go to that post, and I apologize, I'll need to make some adjustment there. And here's somebody in this article, former new, I don't know what Chris is writing about this. So here's an article, and what you can do, I use, we've talked a lot about using this tool, Evernote. Anybody using Evernote? Okay,
I'm
awesome,
typing
almost
my
everyone.
notes in right
Almost
here.
everyone, all right.
Using it right
So for Chrome and for Firefox, there's a plugin called Web Clipper. And so what this does then is, as you're scrolling, I don't have time to write an article right now, but I have a catalog that I created called Future Content. And so what I do is, okay, this is something that I'm going to add to my future content list. web clipper comes up and here's my future content. And I'm gonna save that article into my future content. Quick snapshot inside of Evernote, it just gives me the whole article. I don't even have to go to the site anymore to get that synopsis and full article. So I have a whole catalog that I just stuff in there for future articles. So when I am ready, I'm ready to write, I just go to my resource in Evernote, and there all that great valuable information that's set and waiting for me.
Did you say that this only works with Chrome and Firefox?
Uh-huh. You still using Internet Explorer?
Uh-oh.
Very
The other nice
unsafe,
thing about it
unstable platform.
It also works on your cell phone, your
Yeah.
tablet.
Yes.
It's a little trickier there. Instead of having the web clipper, you hit share. Or
Yep.
some of them you actually, it's not the share button, it's the email
Uh-huh.
button. And you'll see Evernote comes up.
I love it. And
Yeah.
the photo feature, I now, if I keep a digital copy of my contracts that I'm doing with a client in my Evernote so that I've just got a synopsis of what the scope of work is I'm doing for someone. Click, it's in my Evernote, and I have it wherever I'm at on my device.
Something to remember when you're clipping is it might be useful to add tags of what it pertains to, or else you could
Yeah.
just get lost in a sea of random articles,
Yes.
which doesn't
Absolutely.
always work.
Absolutely, you definitely add tags to help identify and help with search.
Sharif did a session on that. You might do another one.
Mhm.
I remember that session.
We have his video, don't
Oh,
we,
yeah.
on the
Yes.
website?
Yeah,
It's
we got
on
his
the private-
website.
It's on the private
site.
section.
We'll talk about it some more, and we'll introduce it again because
Member section.
it's like another a lot of other great platforms. They're constantly adding new apps to make it better. Great tools. All right. So how do you create it? How do you how to content? So again, you can do how to content, how to fix a blue screen on your computer, or how to begin to analyze whether they need to call you or not. Video, screen capture, audio. People love how-tos. Keep it brief, keep it short. Don't do a 10-minute how-to video. Nobody's watching that. Unless it's a ridiculously good advanced how-to video. And on those, I pay for those, access to those, when it comes to, for instance, how to do advanced techniques in Photoshop, how to do advanced techniques in Dreamweaver or Illustrator. I use those and I pay for those, and they're valuable for me, but those brief little snippet 2-minute ones are the ones that will get consumers to your more advanced product. So it's also a great resource and a great property that you can provide to your audience just as an everyday consumable. I'm not saying do one every day, but it's a valuable resource that you have and you can keep on your website. Images, obviously, infographics, how to, something inspirational or humorous, and as well utilizing now Pinterest and Instagram to give your images some flavor. Events, you see how people use Pinterest as well as Instagram now to add a little bit different flavor to images right from a mobile device. So again, we're not creating the highest level of art photography. This is a snapshot of something to drive traffic or whatever it may be. Yes. Any questions?
If I'm not familiar with Instagram or Pinterest, how do I learn about those?
Well, we have one also on the website. Dale did a presentation on Pinterest, and we'll come back to them
Can you get on
again.
our website? Because I think the Pinterest one is public.
Oh, okay.
I think, have to double check.
And Instagram is very simple to use. It's an
Yep.
app on your phone
Oh,
that posts to Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you can just download it from the store and it pretty much takes you through it.
Yeah, I think for
Yeah.
your application, I think Pinterest would be the
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
appropriate
Okay.
because it's a little bit more of high art, fine art, fine high-end imagery of your products. And again, especially if you have a more female audience, high level of consumption of every kind of image you can dream of on Pinterest. So current events as they